Hey Crusaders, it's Emily from the Career Services office. Today, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about how to take a really great professional headshot. So having a really nice professional picture is a great way to put yourself out there and have employers see you as a young professional who's confident and ready to enter the working world. So a few tips for how to take a really great headshot. First would be to get a really good neutral background. You can do this indoors or outdoors, it doesn't really matter, but you want something in the background that's not going to be distracting. So if you have a ton of pictures hanging up in your room, maybe find a blank wall somewhere else to take it in front of, or go outdoors, find a nice setting that's just nature and take it with a great neutral background. The second tip will be to dress professionally. So this is a professional headshot. You're trying to put yourself out there for employers for internship or job opportunities, and so you want to portray yourself as somebody who's ready to come into work. So wearing something like what you would wear to an interview or to a job fair, maybe with a jacket, a nice top, just to make sure that you look really professional in your picture. And then prepare yourself, fix your hair, put on makeup, whatever you need to do to make sure that you look professional. The third tip will be to find someone to take the picture for you. I can't stress enough how big of a difference that will make in your professional headshot. It can be a friend, it can be a family member. You don't have to go out and hire a professional photographer or anything. In fact, most phones will take a great professional picture that will look really nice when you put it up places, especially if you have portrait mode or something like that. But don't take a selfie. I've seen so many professional headshots that are a selfie and they just don't give the image that you're trying to give as a professional. So have someone take it for you. Don't use a photo from an event. So I know a lot of times the temptation is to try to find a photo where you already feel like you looked really good and maybe crop it. So graduation pictures, prom photos, wedding pictures, things like that. Avoid that temptation. You still want to put that professional image front and center. So take this new picture so that you have that great professional shot. Fifth, take the photo from the shoulders up, so you don't need a full body shot. You don't need a really extensive portrait. You just need kind of that look at who you are so the employers can see you and get a feel for you a little bit. And then finally, make sure that the photo looks like you. So you're taking a professional photo so that they can maybe get a glimpse of you, read more information about you as well. And that professional photo that really looks like you and isn't overdone or too casual. When you walk into a job interview with the employer and they recognize you because you look similar to how you did in that professional headshot, it'll just give them a really great first impression of you as a candidate. So now that you've taken your great professional headshot using those tips, when should you be using this professional headshot is another question that we get. So first and foremost, I would use it on professional accounts that you have online. So a LinkedIn profile, a Handshake profile, anywhere else that you're creating some kind of an account related to a professional association, job search, or anything like that. You would want to use this photo on there and keep it consistent across those platforms so that you have a good look. If you have any kind of portfolio of your professional work, so maybe you have an online website portfolio or you have a physical portfolio, you'll probably want to use your professional headshot on there. And then if you're providing any kind of services to clients or trying to start a business, you may want to use that professional headshot on business cards or something like that as well. The one thing I will say is do not include your professional headshot on your resume. So if you want to include that kind of information, put a link to your LinkedIn or your portfolio right under your contact information, but you just, you never know what that headshot's gonna look like if it's copied in black and white or printed differently. So the best case is just to leave it on those professional accounts and not to use it on your resume. But hopefully these tips will help you take the time to get a really nice professional photo and start building your professional brand and get noticed by employers. If you need help taking this picture or you have any questions about it, always feel free to reach out to Career Services and we would love to help.